As Trump was relaunching his re-election campaign in Florida Tuesday night, our own Raymond Arroyo talked to protesters at an anti-Trump event just blocks away. They revealed a new line of thinking on the left, a deeply negative view of their home country.
Your placard says America was never great. Why do you say that?
Because we slaughtered an entire, people to get our lands.
But I mean, we're all free. We can come out here and say our piece, right?
Sure, I think you're on the wrong side of the bridge.
Trying to kick Raymond off. Well, that language might be expected from an activist, I guess. But more prominent voices are now contributing to the warped mindset.
When I hear these things about let's make America great again, I think to myself, well, exactly when did you think America was great?
We're not going to make America great again. It was never that great.
There's things that are savagely wrong in this country. What we're seeing in this country doesn't reflect our spirit. What we're seeing in this country doesn't reflect our potential.
What's one of the greatest times ever to be an American is right now. Joining me now with reaction, former Speaker of the House, Fox News contributor Newt Gingrich. Newt, are we blowing this out of proportion tonight, or have many of the most prominent vocal voices and then the activists on the ground really just now very blatant about defaming the foundations and accomplishments of our home country? I mean, the hatred is palpable.
Well, I think it's kind of amazing that President Trump has this knack for framing things in such a way that his opponents go crazy. So you now have, for example, the president says, "Keep America great," which I think is a great campaign slogan for next year. The Democrats promptly say, no, keep America weak. The president says, "I'm proud to be an American." The left says, "I'm ashamed to be an American." The number of lies being told right now about the United States are just astonishing. But all Trump is doing is he is drawing to the surface the deep hatred which on campuses certainly began by the middle of the 1960s and has grown and grown like a cancer. And you're now seeing it with leading national Democrats, and they have a real problem. If you were to be a Democrat today and go to a normal Democratic meeting and start talking about how wonderful America is, how great the Founding Fathers were, how remarkable the Constitution is, you'd be booed off the stage. So the Democrats are beginning to be the party which is a genuinely anti-American party, and that's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, I mean, we've moved from, like, when I was in college in the 1980s, it was, Ronnie Reagan. Remember, there was like, he's going to mushroom cloud over the Soviet Union, and it was just ridiculing him. We all kind of forget that now in the glow of Reagan biographers. But they were just trashing Reagan. But they were really saying America at her core is illegitimate because her founding was illegitimate. Her founders were racist. But this has just grown, Newt, with social media and grown with the prevalence of 24-hour media. And the Academy is just, they're emboldened. Hollywood's emboldened. And you're right, though. Trump has this way of just drawing out their utter anti-American madness. And I think the regular people look at this going, wait, I love my country. I fly my flag, love my country. It's not, no one's perfect, but my God, I wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
In 1984 at the Republican convention, Jean Kirkpatrick, the ambassador to the United Nations, captured this, and she had been Hubert Humphrey's advisor on domestic policy. She actually was originally sort of a moderate Democrat, and she had gradually been driven out of the party by the left wing. And she gave this amazing speech, which is worth our audience Googling and pulling up, where she talked about the blame America first Democrats, that they're always blaming America first. Well, if you watched the last 3 or 4 days talk about concentration camps, which is just a total, absolute lie. I mean, it is smearing America. It is insulting to everybody who's genuinely worried about the Holocaust and the concentration camps in which 6 million Jews were killed and millions of other people were killed. And yet, on the left today, as we watched recently with Vice President Biden, Biden telling the truth about friendships that were unacceptable was more damaging than Alexandra Ocasio saying things that are absolutely, totally false, but feel good if you're a left-winger.
It's false defamatory and I think deeply vindictive at its core. But, Newt, I also get your quick thoughts on what's happening with these heightened tensions between the U.S. and Iran. So, asked if the U.S. was going to retaliate after one of our drones was shot down, the president had this to say today.
Iran made a big mistake. They made a very bad mistake.
How will you respond?
You'll find out.
Are you willing to go to war with Iran?
You'll find out.
Newt, thoughts? How should we respond?
Well, I think the president's doing the right thing. I mean, he's not going to trigger what he's going to do. I suspect at the highest levels, we're talking right now with the Iranians, and we're saying, look, now you have a huge problem. Either you take full responsibility, in which case we will have to retaliate, or you have to fire somebody. I mean, if you want to claim it was a subordinate, fine, fire them. But if you're willing to take responsibility, well, we're moving. But remember this. Because we're energy independent, because of the policies of Donald Trump, we are actually exporting energy. So we're not affected by the Straits of Hormuz. China, India, Japan, Europe, they have a huge investment in this. And I suspect at one level we're saying to them, you want to come and help us patrol the Straits of Hormuz? Because you're the ones whose economy will crash if those straits get closed.
Good. Let's spread the burden. Mr. Speaker, fantastic
That's right.
tonight, as always.